going to do a visual dictionary
Bro,
review, but I'm going to skip all the way to Jupiter. Okay, we're back at Jupiter again. Hydrogen, about 9. Helium, about 10. And it says trace elements, ammonia, methane, and water vapor, less than 0.1. But, like, the atmosphere is hydrogen, helium. White clouds of ammonia crystal, dark orange clouds of ammonia hydrosulfate crystals, and bluish clouds of water vapor and ice droplets. And here's Saturn, my favorite planet. And it has storms just like Jupiter. It's just smaller. And here's the 4 moons of Saturn. And this is the southern pole of Saturn, which has a ring system.
I'm like Drake.
Axial of 26.7, 10 hours and wow. Haze ammonia crystal, white clouds of ammonia crystals, dark orange clouds of ammonia hydrosulfate, and bluish clouds of water and ice vapor. I did about 94.
Am I the only one here?
Traces ammonia, methane, and water vapor, and there's less. Uranus, like my brother's favorite planet. Here's the 5 known moons of Uranus. There's the faint rings of Uranus, and there's the southern pole of Uranus. Actually, Till is the only one that's the highest. 97.9 degrees. Wow. Let me move this over. Pretty cool. Uranus right there. There's the core. I meant this. Let's go back to Jupiter again. Cause I was going to the core. Okay, yeah, the core. Inner core, 18,500 miles thick. Outer core emerging into the atmosphere. Red spot. Zone of high pressure. Region rising gases. Plumes, traveling clouds. High altitude clouds. Belt, low pressure region. Low sinking gases. White opal. Temperate anticyclonic storm system. Clouds at temperature minus 180 degrees. Great red spot.
Bro, that's like fucking almost 80.
Inside, there's D ring, C ring.
Yeah, this bitch is
wow, this is so cool. And the F ring.
That's still funny regardless.
Equator is swept by winds up to 1,100 miles per hour, which is really faster than Jupiter's winds, which is probably like 300, 400 miles per hour. Any spot, I think it's any spot. Anticyclonic storm system, cloud temperature, minus 290 degrees. And there's a gap with the moon pan orbits. There's the moon. The moon is probably right there.
Just no one don't want to suck my race.
Ribbon shape saturation caused by winds up to 335 miles per hour.
Later, wait, Bess, you got Friday?
I showed the core of Uranus right there. Solid rocket core, 10,500 miles in diameter, which is bigger than us.
Alright, no, you can spectate.
Okay, now Neptune is a good planet too. There's the gray red spot, anticyclonic storm system, small dark red spot, Scooter Cirrus cloud system. I'm going to Google layer, which is pretty cool. Southern pole of Neptune, and it does have rings itself. But in the million years, it's going to have more rings like Saturn because its moon, Triton, is going to get pulled in by Neptune. And there's moon, it's like a rocky moon. Or 28.8, a little bit more than Earth. Hydrogen 8.5, helium 13, methane 2 because it does have some trace of methane. Atmosphere emerging into mantle. Mantle between 6,000 and 9,000 miles thick. Mantle of icy water and methane ammonia. Raw silicate core about 8,700 miles in diameter, probably about the size of a small planet. Methane cirrus clouds about 25 miles above the main cloud decks.
I saw that shit.
And here, great dark spot, which you saw. Small dark spot, main cloud deck, blown by winds up to speeds 1,200 miles per hour, which is faster than Saturn and Jupiter. And like now we go to Pluto. Pluto is similar to Venus. It rotates clockwise, but has an axial tilt of 57.5 degrees. And here's the inner Pluto, small icy right there, possibly ice. Surface temperature is very cold, 360 degrees Fahrenheit. That means minus.
Wait, what's wrong, Sniper?
Surface of icy water and methane. Icy methane. It has an atmosphere when it gets closer towards the sun. Comets are awesome. Here's some comets. Some contain iron, and this is a normal comet.
Come on, chill.
we're gonna skip all this because this is all about changing Earth.
You ready to race?
This is about mountain building, which is pretty cool. And these are all just periods of when the continents separated. And these are fossils of dinosaurs and stuff. This is the inner parts of dinosaurs. Pretty cool. We're just gonna skip it and go to plants.
This guy needs to stop. You really just need to stop.
Okay, now we're going to plants. This is all fungi stuff. Mushroom. It starts from right here. Then it splits in. I think it starts in here. Then it goes here. Then this. Oh, it starts in here. Then grows. Then continues. And then like that. Same time the mushrooms form. And then it forms a cat and gills. But not fish gills. Mushroom gills.
Oh, I had a berry fuck.
Here's some algae and seaweed. Pretty cool. And here's the parts. Cytoplasm, vacuole, has a nucleus like a cell. And a elastic, photogenic organelle, which probably means like an early chloroplast. And see, starch grain, cell wall, cytoplasm, nucleus, chloroplast, small protein body. Green algae, and this one's a green algae. They both green algae. Green algae. Okay, diatom. I'm gonna Google diatom later. That's one I've seen before. No, it's this one I saw before. This seaweed, brown seaweed. What do you find in the ocean?
Oh.
It's the one that also brown seaweed, which I saw. Red seaweed. I definitely saw red seaweed because red seaweed is just basically a bunch of algae. And this is how seaweed reproduce.
I kind of low-key saw that shit.
Okay, riverworts and mosses, which are pretty cool. I think that's a moss is how they only grow on rocks. But they reproduce in the weirdest ways possible. Okay, now horsetails, club mosses, and ferns. I think these are ferns. Which there's some in this city. Because I did saw a fern plant that looked like this and looked like this. And this is how it all reproduces like this. They show you a microscopic view of a fern and shows the spores and stuff and the little spore capsules. Which this spore capsule reminds you of Pac-Man because it's funny.
Oh no! The physics in this game.
Geosperms, and these are all pine cones. Pine cone seeds.
I saw these physics.
This is how it reproduces, which I watched a video on YouTube.
Sammy, the one thing about the physics, these physics are so real. Not even joking.
Geosperms too, and this is how pine cones start to develop. Myoclines and dicotyledons. Oh, myoclines and dicotyledons would probably mean seeds and stuff. Flower plants, carrot, potato, sweet pea root.
What, nigga?
Strawberry.
What the fuck you on, bro? Shut the fuck up. You're mad annoying.
Now this is woody flower plants, like maple
annoying.
right here. Peach, which is a fruit. I think this is a poisonous fruit. I'm not sure.
Wait, no, yeah, it is.
Acorns, which is a dry fruit. Ooh, this is about roots.
He wants to play my Dylan. Fuck no.
Here's the cells of the roots, but they do all have organelles. These have organelles within the cells. Same with this one. These are microscopic views of the roots right here. And same with this one. Root here, seed coat, carrot.
Yo, you just all run.
I have a limited amount of 13 minutes. And here's stems. I try to get this book really quick.
It's hilarious.
Leaves, which are pretty cool.
It really is hilarious.
Okay. Chloroplasts are ancient photogenic bacteria which come involved with bigger cells.
When it comes to cars.
Let me show you something on the tablet. This one's gonna laugh you.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's funny. That one's funny. And this one's funny. That's bacteria and amoeba. And back to the photogenic bacteria. Right there.
You have to find it, dog.
Here's the cells. They do have organelles.
Oh, truck.
Flowers.
That truck fucked me up when I was trying.
Sunflower, and shows you what inside of a sunflower, which is actually many flowers that produce seeds. Here's what looks like under ultraviolet light and then regular normal light. The same with this. Look what the name of the flower is. Ultraviolet light and regular light. It's probably like, I think it's a daffodil. Yeah, daffodil and sunflower. Pollen grain. This one looks like a bacteria, but it's a pollen grain. Pollen grain.
Bro, dude, you turn your car off.
Pollen grain. Pollen grain. Pollen grain. pollen and another pollen. But this one's the one that looks like bacteria. This is show you how a berry develops. It starts like all fruits developing like that. And here's it show you. Okay.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Pour Polytum nucleus.
Dude, that's a long drive, and I just got my car fixed too.
There you go. It goes into the female. Female starts developing, and then forms a seed testicle, which will form the berry. Here's a flower. Let's show you how the berry develops. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger on the plant until
that's a long
completely
drive,
divides to full. This is fully ripened. And these right here are bananas.
Fuck.
Bananas grow on plants and not trees. And this is a whole banana. Those are all bananas you eat. Now it shows the inside of fruits. Here's my favorite fruit. It may be sour, but it's delicious. Lemon. Apple. This one's a gooseberry. Raspberry. This one's a hard name. It's Cantonese melon, so it's like a relay to honey and cantaloupe, which is a melon. Here's a lychee nut. These are dry fruits. A pea, maple, and some others. I was gonna skip away because these are all just regular plants. Now it shows inside animals like snails and clams. Now let's go to human body. Let's start with the human body. Here's a cell, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, and there's the nucleus, DNA. Okay, that's disgusting, but asexually secreting stomach cells, fat cells, epithelial cells in the cheek, thyroid gland cells, connective tissue cells, red and to white blood cells. Let me go back. Here's the organ systems. Here's the heart, lungs, liver, stomach, and the fat right here. And here's the inside. Well, it shows you the inside of the heart and lungs. This is part of the esophagus, where the stomach, duodenum. Yeah, duodenum, it's funny. Kidney. I think that one's a kidney. Yep, kidney, not a kidney, bladder, part of the large intestine, and spleen. And just show you all the, because like certain scans can show different organs right here. So I'll just let you read it really close. My limit to 13 minutes and it automatically shuts off. So I'm going to show you. Oops, I went past it. Here's the digestive system. Stomach, large intestine, rectum, and the anus. That part's disgusting. But here's the stomach. Let me go back to the tooth. Here's the premolar.